Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and today I'm screen capturing a little bit of what's going on MyFitnessPal because I have some really exciting news that I wanted to share with you guys. And so I'm going to go ahead and open with that. So up here in the upper left corner, I can click, I can go down to progress, and well, I spoiled it for you. I was going to show you just my 3-month progress to begin with. It is not too late to restart it, but I wanted to just do it. So here you can see I actually weighed in at 209.2 this morning, which is awesome. That is, weight is not everything, I know this, but it is a measurable thing. And it was really interesting to see down here, you can kind of see that up spike. That was after the hiking trip, the backpacking trip that I took. And so it's really interesting to see and measure, is that inflammation? Is it water retention? Did I really gain, 3 pounds, 2 or 3 pounds on the trip? And so I feel like weighing myself weekly and looking at the results, I don't feel is detrimental because I'm looking at it objectively. I'm not letting it get me down. I'm just accumulating facts and things. It's like, I feel like taking my weight is the same as taking my blood pressure, as measuring my blood sugar, as getting my measurements. So it's, I don't know, that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. And I'm trying to keep from being obsessive and like, oh no, I gained 0.2 of a pound. So only weigh myself once a week. I try to at least. But you can see this is the lowest I've been. I was at around 225 at the start of July, or maybe 222. But let's pull out back a bit and look at the 6 month. So that's basically the journey that I've been on. Now, you can see here in like April, I wasn't really weighing myself, and I had actually, well, I was weighing myself, but I wasn't recording it. I hadn't become active on MyFitnessPal again at that point. I had weighed in at 235. So that was my highest undocumented weight, but it looks like it also has me at like, what, 233, 234 maybe. So, but, and so we've cut some weight down, you guys. We're doing good. But then to pull back even further, for the past year, you can see I had charted back in, January. I was at 235. I have never weighed myself and been over 235 in the morning. I've been like up to like 240 in the evenings, but I think I like bloat a lot and stuff. So, but 235 is my recorded high. But what I'm really excited about that I wanted to show you guys is I'm going to pull back to all time. The whole time I've had this MyFitnessPal account. So you can see I've had quite a few ups and downs with my weight, but I have not been below 210 pounds since it looks like maybe mid 2014. So that's cool. So I'm really excited to be at my lowest weight that I've been in almost 4 years. And that's mind-boggling. And then in 10 more pounds, I'll be the lowest I've been in 5 years. So that's pretty incredible. Well, not incredible. I mean, I'm doing it, so it's happening. It's a thing that's working. And I wanted to to have lost 25, 26 pounds in June, July, August, September, in 4 months. It's not record-breaking weight loss, but I feel like it could be sustainable, and like I feel like I'm going strong even 4 months in, which is pretty new to me. And so I wanted to show you guys how I've been going about doing this. And click on my homepage. This is MyFitnessPal. Please feel free to add me if you want to see like what I'm eating. If you don't mind me peeking in and seeing what you're eating, that you can leave accounts on private. But it's just a nice little, like a spin-off of social media, excuse me, that, we can help to motivate each other and stuff. And I really do this is not a sponsored post, but it could be. Hint, hint, MyFitnessPal. Oh my gosh, fun. Focus. What was I saying? I really, I believe in MyFitnessPal. I think it is a useful tool for weight loss if you're the kind of person to calorie count. I personally really like calorie counting because it's like doing a budget, or like keeping a lab report of something. Like, it's meticulous information. I can analyze it. I can be like, okay, these are the things. Like, I am the messiest mad scientist. Like, I would never make it as a chemist or anything in an actual lab environment. But I do like having this information, this measurable, trackable information at my fingertips. So between MyFitnessPal and a food scale, I feel like that's how I've been losing weight. So you can see, we can just click here. I clicked on, well, you can't see it, but where the ad just popped up, that's where I just clicked on the screen to take me to my diary. And so you can see you can add foods to breakfast, morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner, evening snack, track your exercise and your water. And I wanted to thank Natalie for my Fitbit Ulta because it syncs directly with MyFitnessPal, so I don't have to manually put in my exercise at all. And I like never track my water. I just try to drink a bunch of water, basically. Like, I could do better. So I'm going to click add food on breakfast. I'm going to click on frequent. And this morning I had 2 tablespoons, but I measured it, so it was 30 milliliters. So we can actually click the drop down. Oh, it only has either the tablespoon or the whole container. But 2 tablespoons, you can see it says 70 calories, 12 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat, 0 protein. I know that this coffee creamer is not good for me, but y'all, I'm about sustainability and I'm doing this coffee creamer. So, but I used to have 4 tablespoons of it in my morning coffee. So just that I've been able to cut back by half happily without feeling like, oh gosh, my life's over. Because I'm kind of like a cat. If my bowl's half full, I'm like, guys, I'm going to starve. Somebody feed me. So, I try to fit in a little bit of indulgence within budget. And so upper right, just clicking on a check mark. And that's my breakfast. And then I can actually go through and plan my day. So for my morning snack, because I don't really eat a lot of food in the mornings, you can click up here at the top, well, boop, boop, up here at the top right, not the 3 dots, but the multi-ad. You can click that, and then I can just come through, and I think whenever I get hungry, I'm going to have this Siggy's yogurt. And so click that, and I'm going to put a little bit of honey in it. So that'll be a good snack. Then what are we going to have for lunch? We might have lunch meat and cheese wraps for lunch. So I'm going to click add. And I'm adding foods that I've already scanned it. You can see up here in the upper right corner again where there's multi-add, and then to the right of that, the 3 dots. Directly down, there's a barcode that you can click that. And see this little line right here? You would put the barcode into that to scan. Oh no, and we lost camera view. So, oh well. Ocean Man. There we go, I figured it out. You can click that scan bar and scan the package of whatever you're eating, or you could type in to search your food, like let's do, oh, this is in the way of my, I can't type on the B. There we go. So there's B, A, N, A, and it shows banana. And that's a choice that I've picked before. B, A, N, A. Banana, nana. Too many. So, or I could just click search, and it comes up with a bunch of different options. I usually stick to the ones with the green check mark because those have been verified by multiple users. And you can just go through and pick whichever you want. You can see it says banana bread. I love it for whenever I'm out having fast food because, like, let's see, if I had Chick-fil-A, oops, boop, boop. Yeah, you can see I've had their honey. But I can just click search again, and it comes up with their fries, with their #1, with their lemonade, with their strips, with their cookie, with their char grilled. Like, you can go through, and again, you could click multi-add, and then you can just select whatever you're having from that restaurant. So it can be kind of hit or miss sometimes, but for the most part, let's see if I can just scroll through my frequent, or my recent. You can also put in recipes. And I know I've done a video similar to this before, at least in a video I've talked about MyFitnessPal a little bit, but I have a trail mix that I really like making. So up here at the top, Von's trail mix. And I mean, it's quite dense, but usually I make a whole bag for the day. Yesterday's lunch for meals. Mount Healthy salad is a thing that I used to make that was like a ton of work to make it. You can save stuff as My Foods, but I don't really use that one not that much. I use recent, frequent, and recipes quite a bit, because you can see here over on recipes for my meal prep: double bean turkey taco bowl, pumpkin chicken Alfredo, Alfredo sauce with beans, noodles, and chicken zucchini Alfredo. I really like Alfredo dishes, I guess. Bacon wrapped shrimp, pine berry cheesecake, which is like a pineapple blueberry bottom cheesecake that I make for Randy's birthdays. Zucchini, lasagna with zucchinis for noodles. So, and you can create a recipe down here at the bottom, or you can actually import recipes from like all recipes or some different websites and stuff. But let's go back over to recent, click multi-add. And for lunch, I think I'm gonna have a cucumber, some hummus, some Gouda, and you know, instead of the Gouda, I'm gonna have sliced cheese. Oops, didn't mean to click that. So remove that. So this probably seems like super boring, but this is stuff that I kind of wish I had known about. So we have this Prima Deli low sodium turkey meat, which is actually not that bad. Like the structure of it is different from regular deli lunch meat. And then I'm gonna have a big old slice of Colby Jack rolled up with that, a big old slice of Swiss cheese rolled with some low sodium ham, and check mark, and that's my lunch. So 379 calories. I normally round up, like in my head, that's a 400 calorie lunch. But it's because I'm not getting too nitpicky with my budget, my calorie budget. So then for my afternoon snack, that's probably when I'll have, we still have some pears left. I could have an apple and some Gouda. So up here at the top, it's been a minute since I've eaten some apples. So APP, and you can see it's popping up different suggestions. Apple, 1 medium apple. So click that, click check mark, then add, and I'm only gonna have an ounce of Gouda. So I'm gonna click it, I'm gonna click number of servings, change it to 1, save, check mark. And so, that leaves me room for a really big dinner, which is great because I'm putting on a beef roast for like Santa Fe beef. Like, it's basically, oh, Randy, we forgot the salsa. Yeah, so we'll have to go get some salsa. Oops. Well, thanks for that message. So, but we're gonna have beef, very calorie dense meat, at least in the quantities that I eat it, like beef and cheese, for dinner. So to add that in, I'm gonna have shredded cheese, a serving of it. And then I'm going to type in beef roast, ground beef, nope, R-O-A-S-T. This is why it takes me so long to reply to people's messages too, is I'm like the slowest typer. Ocean Man. Beef chuck roast, 260 calories for 4 ounces. I'm going to have 8 ounces of meat for dinner because that brings me up into where I'd like to be for my calories today. And you can see I have my goal set at 1,900 because it makes me feel super good to always be within my goal. But also, some days I'll only have 1,400 calories. Some days I'll have 2,000 because it also tracks how much exercise and like the estimation for how many calories that is burned. And so some days, like, I'll be, like, up in the 2,500s for my calories burned, but then I'll only have, like, 2,000 calories. And again, I feel like that helps keep it sustainable. And that way we don't really have to worry about me, like, starving myself or being in a constant state of, like, neglect. Or I'm actually going to click some. There we go. This way I can hang out with you guys a little bit better. Because keeping it sustainable, I think, has been just the biggest help. And I know I could have had more dramatic results with being more specifically like in a tighter calorie crunch, or, you know, I have so many friends who are doing very well on a keto diet, or, you know, super duper low carb. Paleo's worked out really well for a lot of folks. And I'm like, a lot of those things just don't fit in with what I know I'm going to want to be eating. And while I don't want to stay in my comfort zone, because my comfort zone translates into gaining about 10 pounds a year, or at least that's my track record, I want to push the edge of my comfort zone while still, that way, you know, I'm still moving forward, I'm still in my little bubble of happy, but I am getting results, but I'm not gonna be like, oh no, and run back into the center of my comfort zone and just, which is, again, kind of what has happened in the past. So why'd you just take a picture of me, camera? But on that note, though, I'm going to let you guys have your day back. So thank you so much, though, for hanging out with me. If you have any questions or anything, I'd love to try to help you guys. Like, y'all, it was so cool. Yesterday, Lauren, our friend Lauren, and her boyfriend, Zach, who's also our friend. Hey, Zach and Lauren, though I don't think you guys watch my videos. Yesterday they came up to visit, and I helped Lauren make a meal plan because she's having all kinds of issues with like food allergies and stuff. So it was really fun to get to sit down together and make a meal plan that she thinks will work for her. Because again, she was feeling so overwhelmed of like, well, I can't have this and I can't have that and I can't do this. And I'm like, let's focus on what you can. Let's focus on what you can have, and let's kind of, you know, make a plan within what you can have that is actually food that you like. Because if you don't like it, you're not going to keep eating it. But I don't know, it made me feel helpful to be able to, you know, help my friend out with that. So I'd love to be able to help y'all out as much as I can with what you're doing. So please leave a comment down below. The link to MyFitnessPal, where you can add me as a friend, is in the video description. And until next time, y'all, keep on keeping on, because baby steps will take you where you're going. Like, you can get there. You can just baby step around and over and through those obstacles. You can baby step just every single day. Millimeters of progress in the right direction is still progress in the right direction. So we can do this, y'all. So keep on keeping on. Bye.